This is going to be an interesting competition with each archer only shooting one arrow per end. So, Lucy O'Sullivan, this is going to be fun.
This really is. What's great as well is we've already seen some of these women already shooting. Of course, Bonka just left the field and
will be shooting first,
had to go back up to the podium.
Yeah, no time to celebrate her silver medal in the mixed teams compound, was there, for Bonka? And we welcome back to two archers in the French team who have already medalled here. We have Christine Gauthier, who won bronze in the mixed teams barebow competition, and Aurélie Autret, who won silver in the recurve mixed teams competition. So all of the three archers that we've just touched on there, all going for their second medals, and I'm sure they'd love to do that. But this is an interesting competition because the barebow the barebow archers will shoot at a different target, which is closer. Let's get things started here with Germany's compound archer. In fact, this is France's compound archer, my mistake. And that is
5 points.
Tiffany Renaudin. And now the barebow archer, Autret, who is touched on, is shooting at a closer target.
6 points on that one.
In fact, she looks like she's shooting at the same target, Lucy.
Yeah, so they'll, especially for these, it's 15 meters away, it's a 20 centimeter face. So, yeah, of course, you can see in the background there's the sort of blue and the red targets. I think the barebows will be shooting at the blue one, so the slightly closer one. So, but at this 15-meter target, they're all on the same face.
Yes, that's correct. Just going through my notes here. The first and the third ends, they're shooting at the same target. So there's France locking in 15. So good effort from Gauthier to get the 6 in the middle.
Yeah, it's crazy that you know, the compound archer scored less, but then of course her teammates have been on this field before today, this morning.
And Bonka, of course, has to be mentally sharp as well, having just already competed. Might not feel she's had a chance to stop. Now our first look at Martina Boscher, the 58-year-old barebow shooter. In fact, no, this is the recurve shooter, isn't it? Bianca Spiker, just taking her time, 49 years of age. Bronze medal up for grabs here in the women's teams competition.
I believe that is a 3 or 4. And so we get the asterisk on there to illuminate the idea that it might be a higher arrow. That's the meaning of that.
It's a 3 asterisks. There's 3 stars, they like to say. And now we're going to get the barebow shooter. Our first look at Martina Boscher.
$5 points. Barebows holding their own.
Too, that Boscher is actually a defending champion.
Clock almost ran out
from the German team. Germany winning this title back in 2018, just as the clock expired there too. Lucy was tight.
Now we're showing France with a 2-point lead.
However, we don't actually have the clock on our screen, but
if Germany got
these teams, they do have a time limit, so
really close to
of course you need to try and
however, Gaba is telling
not
us
take up too much time from your teammates, but also perform well, so it just gives that added pressure to the team rounds.
Indeed, so just one arrow, the start arrow for the Germans in the middle from Spiker is just being analysed. Provisionally at the moment, France lead by 2, 15 to 13. The end of the first end, so let's see if it remains that way heading to the second end, which is 80 metres, 60 metres away on an 80 centimetre
in favor of the team of France. It's going to be Germany shooting first on the second target array. France with 15 points, Germany with 14 points. As soon as everyone's back in position, the bronze medal match will continue with the team of France shooting.
His first arrow was upgraded to a 6. So that's where they got the extra point from. So 15 to 14, France lead by 1 after the first end. Go with the second end, so touched on 60 metres away is the target for the compound and the recurve archers. For the barebow archers, the target is closer, 45 metres.
Five points.
So Yulia Bonka, the compound archer, goes and scores a 5 to start for Germany, who trailed by that 1 point after the first end.
And a 5.
It's awesome when, you know, the recurve archers are doing just as well as the compound archers. And of course, in these team rounds, the barebow archer has to shoot last. Not sure, you know, that's going to add quite a bit of pressure to you to know that you have to get a certain score. But they're all such experienced women here. I don't think it will faze her.
Five points.
A nice work from Boscher. So solid scoring from Germany on that occasion. 3 5s for them. Renaudin.
Four points.
A long hold there, Lucy.
Yeah, she's not settled in, but she hasn't shot on this field today. Most of the other archers have, so I wonder if you know, she'll have to have a little chat with her teammates and sort of ask
4 points
about the distances.
That one's out the right side. The previous one was just low.
So it's all up to their barebow archer.
Yeah, a bit pressure here on Gote.
One point on that shot. Costly arrow for France.
It's unfortunate, isn't it?
So being ahead, it's swung completely the other way now.
It is 29 points in favor of Germany to 24 points for France. It's going to be France shooting first.
Yes, it's a brutal sport in many ways, Lucy,
final.
isn't it? There we are with Germany, or France having a 1 point advantage after the first end, and then Germany coming back with some solid archery, and then it all kind of falls apart for France in that last arrow, and that massive impact.
But we still have 2 targets to go, and this target coming up, the archers have really enjoyed today. Some big scores on this one, so I think the barebow archers, you know, unless something goes terribly wrong, I think everyone's going to score quite high on this shot.
Yes, indeed.
20 meters.
Yes, that's right. So it's hard to, in that respect, it's hard. It's not much opportunity for the French team to peg back this lead.
Yes, you're right. You are right. But anything can happen. Anything can happen. We've got 2 targets left and that really tricky one coming up at the end. So, see what happens.
That's right. You've just got to keep going and keep telling yourself you're in with a chance. Of course, our mind casts back to the men's team's final in 2018, where the barebow archer from the United States, going for a win, missed the target, couldn't get a score, couldn't get the arrow on the target on the last arrow of the match, and that it cost the Americans victory. So something like that could happen again here. You just never know. So work to do for France. So they need big scores here. And up steps the world number 45, Tiffany Renaudin.
6 points. Nice shot from the team of France.
26 years of age. Highest world ranking of 22 back in March. Been impressed with all threat through the day so far. Their recurve archer, of course, she won silver. Doesn't have much international experience, but she's handling it quite nicely the day so far.
Yeah, she's had an excellent day, and obviously she knows the shots. They're moving forward for the barebow archer. I wonder what was happening there.
So here's Gauthier now with the opportunity to write that last arrow on that previous end.
A 4.
And quick release there.
Yeah, she didn't look comfortable. She moved her hip quite a lot for her setup, so she obviously wasn't quite as comfy. A fast release.
Here's Bonk, who's like a statue
Germany
on the
with
shooting
6,
line.
Dead center took out the spider.
And that's exactly what you want to see. So wonderful arrow there from her.
I think in the last match she got a 5 on this target, so yeah, that'll really give us some confidence there.
And you couldn't have placed that arrow on the board any straighter, could you really, Lucy? It was dead flat too.
It was an awesome comeback for her.
So Bianca Spiker not happy, and now she's just maybe the sun just distracting her just a tad.
5 points. That is a 4, not a 5.
So step forward now is Martina Boscha. Basically, Germany are an arrow in front.
I think maybe we're looking
where's
at a
that
4
one
there. We'll find out after the official score. Looks
I think
like
that was a
from
4.
Yeah, yeah. Still, it gives the German team, if it is a 4, a nice buffer heading into this last end, up into the trees, Lucy.
Yeah, it was that second target, that tricky sort of the long shot, the downhill shot, the 60 meters. That really kind of was France's undoing in this match.
Yeah, they've never really quite been able to peg it back, have they?
Yeah.
Okay, after official
Slight
score
gain in that
confirmation,
last
we're
end.
showing 43 points on the board for the team of Germany. A 4-point deficit for the team of France right now. It's going to be France shooting first on the toughest target on this field.
So they did catch up 2 points there in that end. But still, 4 points doesn't sound like much, but it is still a bit to overhaul. But here we go. This is the one that can change and shake up anything, really.
Got no choice.
Those targets high above where the archers are standing. You can see there's the perfect shot for you to see the challenge that is. That is a challenging shot, Lucy.
I propose Bruce's
It's
Revenge.
amazing to see it like this.
Something like that.
You are literally aiming at the trees.
So France to go first, and that target is 40 metres away, and it's a 60 centimetre target face.
Six points on the line, could be a 5. Pretty close.
Yeah, might just be missing. I say might. But that's a pretty good shot there from Renaudin, because that was her first attempt at that target today. Now threat.
Nicely done. It looks like a 6-5 liner.
It's definitely clapped the line. What do you reckon, Lucy?
These girls are smashing it. This is the hardest target. You are aiming at a tree, and they're just making it look easy.
Well, how about this from France? Trailing by 4, 2 6s being scored here. And now, if the bare bow archer, Christine Gauthier, can get some decent score with this one, anything gold, anything could happen here.
Oh, nicely done. 4.
Just below, but still a great effort from the French archers. They've given themselves a chance, Lucy.
For a bare bow archer, she is mega happy with that, you can see. So the bare bow archers, they're at 35 meters there.
Be enough to hold off.
But
we'll find out in the next 3 shots.
Yeah, that's great to see.
Well, it's still Germany's to lose, particularly if
and there's a 4.
Bonka can get something in the yellow, but she's missed. Gets the 4.
I mentioned before, difficult target. However,
now that puts the pressure on
Julia had shot that target just
Spiker
recently.
and Boscha. Remember, if we're tied at the end of this, go to a shoot-off.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was a really long hold.
Wow. It's the 3rd end out of 4 we've seen her withdraw.
I think she could be nervous, you know. This is the bronze medal match. Bronze medal up for grabs for your country.
And a 5.
Oh, what a recovery.
Germany coming down to 45
Brilliant.
seconds on the clock with 1 shot to go.
Now that first arrow from France, they could be on 56.
There's quite a lot of pressure on this poor bare bow archer.
Martina Boscha. So the maths say definitely a 4 will give, if I go back on the scorecard here, yes, a 4 is going to give them victory. So a 4 or higher will give them victory. A 3, and we could be heading to a shoot-off.
With 6 seconds left on the
it's
clock,
a 4.
It's a 4, and that gives Germany 56. And it looks like Germany will win.
That
the
might
bronze,
be enough. There is one start arrow, but
we'll wait for the official
score.
score.
The top corner could be like down to 54, depending on what
the judges
that arrow
have to take
is going to be
look
scored at. So Germany look like they've got it.